business owner, but somebody in here could tell you about something. Okay, some of the misconceptions that we have that hold us back is that some of you raised your hand. Remember, and I told you to raise your hand, but then probably not, because you have a misconception that you already have a growth mindset. So when I said that, you were like, I don't need to listen to this workshop. I'll wait till the next one. Because I already know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing it. But what area in your life do you not have a growth mindset in? Where is it that you said you want to be and you still haven't gotten there yet? What is it that you want to do that you still keep making excuses about? Or, I'll do this if I want to. I'm going to pick on you. Can I pick on you, Keisha? You're a VIP guest. She's a game developer. Did she go to school for that? I don't know. Did you go to school for that? No, she did not. But she had a growth mindset to change her skills and her talents, and found out she had some other skills and talents to develop a game. Shameless plug. I don't know the name of the game, but talk to her. It's out there, okay? It's a real game. The last thing, if we could go to the next slide, because I don't want to just tell you what the difference is of growth and a fixed mindset. We're going to tell you how to get to that growth mindset, right? So these are ways, and since I'm a teacher, that's the reason I have these up here, okay? I don't really need them. But this is for you to write down or take a picture or record or whatever you jazzy people do nowadays, is to help you get to, it's 8 ways to help you get to the mindset. Timekeeper, am I good? Okay. I practice this, so I should be good. Number 1, in that first place, read number 1 off the screen for me. Everybody or in one person, it doesn't matter. All right, so we just talked about identifying that, okay? So you don't know where to start if you don't know where your fixed mindset is, okay? So that internal dialogue, when I tell you how many of you are gonna write a book next year, what comes to mind? Don't raise your hand, okay? What comes to mind? If it immediately is, I want to, but you may not be where you need to be in a growth mindset yet, right? So think about that. Then number 2 says what? You have a choice. Phoenix said that the difference between growth and fixed mindset was me. So you have a choice. The mindset voice is trying to protect you from failure. So when it's telling you, you can't do that. No one in your family wrote a book ever. Your story's not that important. That's trying to get you, who's going to buy it? Are you going to sell any copies? But the thing is that we need to fail in order to what? Say it again. It's not a trick question. We need to fail in order to what?
Succeed.
But if we're afraid of failing, then do we succeed? No. We reach a certain level and say, man, I sold 500 books. I have arrived. No one in New York knows who you are. You're not going to make the best times list, okay? Bestsellers list. But if I keep working hard, how can I sell 500 books a month? What events can I go to? Who needs my message that I'm not in front of, right? So thinking and looking at something different. Number 3, what does it say? Yes, your voice is powerful. Now, y'all know I was in here praying earlier, so obviously I believe in God, but we speak life and death are in the power of the tongue. That's what I believe. So if a fixed mindset says to me, Delisha, you can stop writing books now. You've written enough. And my growth mindset will say out loud, I will write 5 more books just because you said that. I have a little attitude with mine, but you don't have to. But you just want to speak vocally because when you hear it, it sticks more. It sticks to your memory and to your heart and your mind, okay? Number 4, what do we have to do? Practice putting yourself in situations for you to grow that mindset. I am an introvert. I don't like being, did you just say what? I don't like being on stage. But somebody somewhere a long time ago said you have something to say. And when you speak, people listen. And until I believed it, I wasn't on anyone's stage. Until I got myself around people, Next Level, shout out Akia, Coach Akia, Madam President, Next Level chapter. She helped me with one of my first professional speeches. Stayed up till midnight. I said, Akia, I don't want to do this no more. And got up there and got a drop mic. Like literally, they came and dropped the mic. They were like, we have no critiques. That was amazing. But if I didn't put myself in a position to be uncomfortable and to practice what I knew was inside of me, I would have never been able to experience that. Later on to getting paid to do that. Next slide, so we can get out of here. What does the first thing say? All right, so find your community. You say, I don't know where my community is. They're in this room. To teach or not to teach is not just a conference, it's a movement. Yeah? It's a movement. We have friends. I see it, Princess. You don't even have to. I see everything. We have people in here that can help you with whatever you're doing. If it's writing, if you are not even a teacher, you just have a game that can be used in the classroom. They're in the room. So you have a community. And then number 6.
Stop seeking approval of others.
Now you know why I put that right after that, right? Because people get in the community and they be like, well, nobody in the community liked it. Okay, well, we'll need their approval. I just said advice, okay? You don't need their approval to do anything. So don't seek to approve others, just seek to do your best, okay? Number 7, I have numbers, you don't. Go ahead.
Replace the word failing with learning.
Oh, yeah, say that again.
Replace the word failing with learning.
What have you learned this week? Shanine and I learned a lot. We're not failing, we're learning. And so when you look at different things that happen in your life, you're like, okay, I just learned a different way to get home. I didn't get lost. I learned a different way to get home. Okay? Those are ways that you can just implement that. So when you start replacing that word with failing, I just learned differently. Okay? But you don't want to limit yourself there. You want to embrace it as an opportunity to continue to learn, to grow. Okay? And the last one is follow through. I don't know how many conferences, you get 85% of the audience that are authors. Ask them in 6 months, do they even have an outline? Take action. That's why you have the community to help you what? Oh, it was a trick question. To help you what? Take action. So this community is here today to help you take action, to get from a fixed mindset. You want to get from the left side to the right side, or no? Left side to the right side. Yeah, I was going to say, because I'm not saying it right. I did it on that purpose, right? To the right side. You want to be in growth mindset. You can go to the next slide, Stephanie. That is it. Thank you so much. Last slide. The last slide with the QR code. You can connect with me. Before I go, I have expanded myself to be a growth mindset person. So I'm allowing an opportunity for coaching with me back open again. So if you contact me today, because you're taking action when? Today. Then you will be one of the first ones to receive a discounted rate. It'll be a free consultation, and then we'll see if I match to help you coach you through this process, all right? Great to meet you all. Thank you. Next person, back to Erica.